What's going on, everybody? Tom Quiet here, live and amplified. We are back with another music video critiques. I am feeling a little bit better. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night, but got enough to kind of recover from the road, all that fun stuff. So figured we'd jump in with another music video critiques. Hope you guys are having a great day. So we're going to jump into the music video for Leaving Eyes by Erin Kirby. Excited to check this one out. I've been following her music here for a bit, and I saw she just dropped this new music video, and I figured let's jump into it. So here we go. All right, here we go. Okay. That's really cool. Stylized lighting. More stylized lighting.
All of us do it when we find something so good, yeah, it makes you feel a little bit crazy. When it goes wrong, we say
cool.
Cause we think that we should look for thorns in a field full of daisies.
I'm noticing that there is a lot of movement in this shots, but he's not the camera person or the producer, the photographer, videographer, whatever, isn't rushing the shots, and each movement kind of has a start point and end point, so they're not rushing and kind of getting lost in the middle. We've talked about that before. I think that's really important. Okay. I do kind of like the same shot, but different colors. That is kind of an interesting twist, but I think it needs to be used a little bit more effectively. That's kind of cool, using the silhouette and the shadows. It's really cool. I would like to see a cinematic cutaway. I don't necessarily need to see like a band performance, because I don't think this video kind of calls for it, but I would really like to see a cinematic cutaway to kind of progress the story of the music video. But that being said, this is really well shot. See, that is kind of cool, like, because you could do cool jump cut stuff like this, where you could change the color of the lighting as long as it's all like the same shape, like it's a spotlight like this. You could do cool, really extreme jump cuts, which is fun. But I like this shot right here, where you could see the glow of the red light. So I almost feel like they needed to settle on a color design, and if this song was like a duet, having the dueling colors where you have more of a white light versus a red light, and you could do some really cool fun things with the duet. But for this, I feel like they probably should have settled on one color and then used the shadow, used the spotlight, used the reverse shot of her singing, where you could see kind of like the glow or the halo or whatever it is you want. This shot right here, I really like that shot. And then for like a fourth, just to kind of break everything up, a cinematic cutaway to kind of progress the story along. Because for me, I think the white light mixed with the red light, that kind of gets confusing. And it just, to me, it tells me we didn't. It just doesn't work for me. So I would have probably stuck with one color on the light, unless for some reason this song was a duet. Then the red and white light would really work. But in the meantime, if I were able to go back in time and kind of redo this, I would have focused in just on one color source for the light. Probably red, because I think red and black is kind of a cool color combo. And mixed up all the shots like they did, where you had the spotlight of her singing in the spotlight, and then you see more of the shadow and silhouette. That's cool. And then the reverse shot of her singing, where you can see her in color, but you see the halo. And then I would have really tried to figure out a fourth like cinematic cutaway to bring the story together. But all in all, the music video being what it is, I like the shot selections that they had. It was really well shot. Like I'd mentioned earlier, the movement of the camera. While I don't like overuse of steady rigs and, pointless movement in cameras, you can tell each one of these shots were pre-planned. They had a start point, they had an end point. The person, he, she, whatever, didn't rush the shot. So there wasn't like this point of, okay, get from point A to point B. I'm at point B, we're not off the shot yet. What do I do? And then you kind of get lost. They let the shot breathe and get from point A to point B without rushing it, which is great. That being said, I guess I probably need to give this a score now. See, this is hard because it was shot really well. And while it's not my favorite music video, I feel like there's some stuff that could have been done differently. It was still shot really well. I can see that. I just feel like it needed something a little bit more. So that being said, I'm going to give this music video a 6.8. Yeah, that's kind of where I feel comfortable with it. It needed more, but what it had was good. So, like, it was underwhelming, but not necessarily in a bad way. It was mute, but not necessarily in a bad way. So I just feel like it needed a little bit more, and throwing in like 3 or 4 cinematic cutaways to kind of move the story. This video could have easily gone into the 7s, and then had they just kind of settled in on a colored light source, whether it was going to be the white light or the red light, and then just kind of stuck with that for everything else, I feel like this video could have easily been an 8 point something. But that being said, we're going to leave it at a 6.8. That's where I feel comfortable. But once again, hope you all have a good one.